You almost done, drones? Must be basically everything that you've got on you now. Yeah. Okay, let's fly home. What else can we research? We're going to need these at some point. I don't remember when. Don't need those yet. Let's do the deuterium fractionation research. That's a good one. So, good to get deuterium production going as early as possible. And anywhere you've got oil mining where you don't need spare hydrogen, which we're about to set up actually somewhere soon, you can turn the hydrogen into deuterium, which is a very good way to start dealing with it as early as you can. Stockpiling it's a good method as well. You will use it later. Never discard the hydrogen. You'll find you regret it later if you don't save it up and store it for when you need it for deuterium. Okay, so what I can do here, I'm going to need some of those chips. So we're going to want to make this. Gear. The best way to set this up is just temporarily have this set here with a box to put them in. And put the right amount of copper in to go with the silicon. So it's 2 silicon to 1 copper. So we had 400 and something, so I need 200 copper. So let's put 300 in for safety. Don't think I need silicon for anything else just yet, so that's fine. And then those are literally just used again to make these. I don't think they're used in anything again except those, so we might as well have that going. So that's going to make about 200 of those. So I want to put in 200 of these in here. And then that will make processors for us slowly, and that'll be one part of the things we need for... Oh, there you go, that's a milestone. I produced a processor. Good. So those will be an important part in the drones and in the actual logistics building. So we'll be able to make a couple of those at least early on. So that's one little thing done. What else did I come here for? Yes, so I was going to make some Mark II of those. And more Mark II belts, lovely. Right, next thing, so chemical plants. Okay, we're going to want some of those. What I'm going to need to do is get rid of some of this concrete, make some room. And we're going to need chemical plants. think I picked any up when I researched them. So yes, what do we need? Steel, stone, glass, circuits. Circuits, circuits, steel, steel, stone. Glass. Need a bit more stone. There we go, we can make 37. So I just had an epiphany, and you can actually make organic crystals from plant fuel and logs and water. I completely forgot about that. So I can actually use up these things for something useful. So that's actually worth doing. So I'll do that later. In the meantime, how are we doing with these? They're producing reasonably quick. So we've got a nice amount of these processors now. Right, so we need to set up. We need a coal vein near some stone and some oil. It looks like here is a good place. I reckon this patch here is a good spot to build that. We're building chemical plants, so that's mainly a chemical facility. That's mainly a chemical facility. That's made in a refining facility. So I do need some refineries as well. What have I got? Chemical facilities, no refineries. I'm going to need to make some refineries then before we go. And some extractors probably, yeah. Alright. Let's go up and make a start on this production line. Where are we going? Over here. Not very long before we exhaust our iron supply for the steel. By then we'll be able to go to another planet and place some steel production there, wherever that is. Good. So that spot's going to be where we make our graphene, early on at least. So first thing we want to do is tap these two oil nodes. Oh, I didn't pick up any power things. Okay, let's go and come back for that. So I'm determined today to get to the point where we've got at least a logistics building working, preferably two, so that we can get some basic component construction on the go. Thank you, towers. How he's doing? That's all finished. So we've got 100, yes. Oh, I should have been able to get a few more from that. Let's put these in. silicon. Got some ore there, so let's do a little bit of a... So this is a weird old system now. Which basically takes silicon ore out of here, makes silicon, puts it in here, then it goes into here to make with the copper to make microcrystalline components, which come out of here with those into there to make processors, which then get put back in this original box. It's a nice round little system. Is this still making ore? Yeah. So there we go, at least if you've got an abundance of stone on the planet, you can actually make a decent amount of spare silicon. Well, let's not forget why we came. Make sure I've got all the things I need this time. So I've got belts, miners, storage boxes and tanks, all the production buildings I need, concrete. I just need those power poles. Water pumps, there we go. Might as well make all 20 because I'm going to use them later. Okay, so the oil's the first step, so let's do a quick basic oil refining setup. Why didn't that go in? It's probably because I'm stood there. Collides with other object. What object? I don't understand what the problem is with this. What object? What's in the way exactly? I don't understand. Will it go in here? It will, okay. That was weird. That's probably because of the contours of the planet. That's fine. This will be no problem at all. Just need to make sure we place this in to get the power going so we can get back and recharge before we run out, which is going to be close, but we made it. There we go. So we've got oil being made into refined oil and hydrogen. The thing we need refined oil for is this, sulphuric acid, which we're going to make next. We're going to put a miner on the stone nearby, wherever that was. Up here, that's it. There actually. So this is going to have that for hydrogen. That's going to be our refined oil. What's that? Milestone. Built first chemical plant. Cool. Doesn't say when. But never mind, it's fine. Okay, good. So this is going to be making this one. So it needs 8 stone, 6 refined oil, 4 water to produce that. So I can have... This can be the second input in to these. That leaves just enough room. Okay. How many more of these do I need? 4 should be plenty. So that's that, and then this will be the acid coming out. And I'm putting that with the graphene to make that. Okay, so that will be chemical plants again. So let's see, let's have 2 storages for that. This should probably be stored as well, so I can keep it producing. There we go. That means it will keep moving while I'm doing other things, which is good. So next thing, let's get the water in. Water's the smallest amount I need. And let's make sure we take that from right here, since there is water. Two machines should be plenty. They need power. So that needs to go up and back down. Water done. Now I just need the stone, right? How am I going to do this? I guess they should be on Mark II belts. So this needs to be Mark II, and then from here it's Mark II all the way down. power for these. Just make sure there's enough. These also need power. Right, we need to get inserters, so 6 seconds, so 1.5 stone. Yeah, so the Mark 1 is fine for stone in. Should be enough to get enough in to do the process. Right, next, oil. So refined oil, I believe at one distance away we're going to need the Mark 2s. And then for the water, again the Mark 2s. Yeah. But that should now be enough. And then the Mark 1 to be getting out. There we go, we have our sulphuric acid. Right, what's the system time on this? So one of these is sufficient. Yeah, one of those is sufficient. Now we just need our energetic graphite put in. So let's go along again. There we are, we have graphene being made. Now we just need something to put it in, temporarily. Let's have this. And we're going to go... There we are, we have graphene. That just needs one of these. There we go.